we just did, which was those three layers. Then it's submucosa, which is made of dense, irregular connective tissue. And then it's the inner mucosa, which has your gastric pits with what, 3 types of cells?
The chief cells, parietal cells,
parietal cells, and the mucous neck cells. So your mucous neck cells makes mucus so that you can.
What is the gastric pits again?
The inner mucosal layer.
Inner mucosal layer.
Did the other one say? It starts from the beginning. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it did say.
Oh, okay. Just make sure. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So your mucous neck cells makes the mucus, which protects your stomach from like the highly acidic secretions.
Okay.
Your parietal cells make what?
Parietal cells. All I know is that
They make pepsinogen.
Opposite. Chief cells make pepsinogen. Parietal cells make hydrochloric acid. Okay. Okay. So then, done with the stomach. We actually, first before I go on, remember that this little ring of muscle here between the esophagus and the stomach that has a couple different names. You can just write down whichever one you remember. It's either the cardiac sphincter, lower esophageal sphincter, or
the gastropharyngeal.
Yeah, or the gastroesophageal sphincter.
That one, yeah.
It all means the same thing. What it does is just prevents the backflow of stomach contents into the esophagus. So then you also have a pyloric sphincter, which goes between what?
The stomach and the duodenum.
So your stomach and duodenum, you want to make sure that there's no backflow going from your duodenum back into your stomach either. So that's what the pyloric sphincter is for. And then here you got your greater curvature, you got your lesser curvature, and then you can't see it on this model, but there's a layer of tissue holding this in its place, which is called the omentum as well. Okay? So then you follow from the stomach, pyloric sphincter, you get to your duodenum. So then your duodenum has what kind of cells? What kind of epithelial tissue?
Simple column.
No, go ahead.
Simple columnar, yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you hit duodenum, that's considered your intestine.
Yes.
Not like your stomach anymore.
Yep, that's considered your small intestine. So now your duodenum has these little villi which help absorption, and remember, every time that you have absorption, you're going to want simple columnar epithelial tissue. It also has smooth muscle that's going to help keep the flow of the GI system moving. It has Brunner's glands that are going to produce mucus, and has goblet cells as well.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be there, and you can see it better if we take away this, these parts here. You can see the duodenum kind of move in and curve up here, and it would connect kind of like that. Okay? So now you have your small intestine still, duodenum, and then the jejunum's kind of like up top here. You don't really have to know exactly where the jejunum is specifically. He's not going to like label it like that. And then the ileum kind of works in here. So when you add your large intestine again, the ileum connects from this little valve here into here and goes, and now it becomes your large intestine. Or your colon, I should say. So then your colon, so your colon starts down here with your cecum, and coming off your cecum is your appendix, this little thing here. Then you go up your ascending colon, go through your transverse colon, down your descending colon, and then underneath here is your sigmoid colon, your rectum, and then the anus. And that is your digestive system.
Okay.